Morning, everyone, on this beautiful Sunday. I hope everyone had a terrific Valentine's Day. We saw those temperatures in the upper 50s. Didn't quite get to the low 60s yesterday, so we stayed with 33 days so far for this entire winter with the temperatures in the 60 degrees. But overall, we are expecting the warmer temperatures, about 10 degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday. I have the upper 60s in my forecast for this afternoon and as well as tomorrow. But we are tracking some big changes, especially as we head into Tuesday through Thursday, mainly for the high country. And then we are tracking some gusty conditions for us along the I-25 corridor as well as towards the eastern plains starting tomorrow as well as Tuesday. So we're going to break all that information down. We really got a busy week weather-wise as we start this next week. But overall, taking a look outside over towards Copper Mountain, a lot of people lined up out there hitting the slopes thanks to that holiday weekend. But overall, you see lots of sunshine, blue skies, just a little bit of cloud coverage there. And they'll see an increase in cloud coverage mainly for the high country today. 7-day forecast. 67 degrees is what's forecasted today. That record is 67 as well, which was set back in 2017. And then Monday, 69 degrees. But as I mentioned, we are tracking some big changes. Noticing, one, the cooler temperatures as we head into the weekend, and then also the windy and fire danger conditions for Tuesday and as well as Monday. So we're going to break that down for you. But first, we are going to talk about the high country. We're talking about some more snow chances, some big snow chances as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, as well as Thursday. Here's the reason why. That atmospheric river, we can see that plume of Pacific moisture really start to stream in across the high country, and that's going to help give the heavy snow possibility, as I mentioned, for Tuesday as well as Wednesday. Now, some of the preliminary totals, they're looking pretty good, about 10 to 20 inches for some of our mountains. And that is some good news there because we already know that we have been struggling with this snowpack this entire winter. The system that we did see just a couple of days ago actually helped bring our percentage up about 3% to 56% of our median. We're still the lowest snowpack in 45 years, but with this next system coming in that I just showed you, that can actually help us get out of last place. So fingers crossed for that. Here's the second weather story for this week. Of course, we're talking about the metro area. Everyone along the I-25 corridor east will see those gusty winds. We're talking about gusts close to 60 miles per hour, humidity as low as 10%. That is not a great mixture, especially with temperatures tomorrow in the upper 60s. So that's the reason the National Weather Service went ahead and issued that fire weather watch as well as fire weather warning or red flag warning for the eastern plains. So be mindful of that. Here's your wind gust forecast for your Sunday. Breezy conditions, especially along the foothills, but that's typical for this time of year. Here in the metro area, could see maybe a gust close to 15 miles per hour, but that's really about it. Fast forward to Monday, noticing the fire weather watch as well as the red flag warning. We will see a little bit more gusty conditions for the eastern plains, up to 25, 30 miles per hour, and as well as the foothills. But then heading into Tuesday, that's when those winds really start to ramp up. Here in the metro area, gusts close to 30 miles per hour. Over towards the eastern plains, that's where you get into that 60 miles per hour, especially over towards the foothills. Here in Denver, though, we're not seeing those gusty conditions right now. Nice and calm conditions, lots of sunshine. A little bit of cloud coverage, but for the most part, just a beautiful and gorgeous Sunday morning. There's that storm system that brought us some beneficial snow to the high country, and then just a couple of raindrops for us across the metro area, and more rain for the eastern plains. It's slowly still moving over towards the eastern half of the country, over towards the east coast, moving through Atlanta and parts of Memphis right now. But for the most part, I don't have any rain or snow in my forecast for the next couple of days until Tuesday, as I mentioned. Today's high is 67 degrees, and that's going to match that record. But I do think we have possibility could beat that record as well. There's going to be even some 70s out there, especially down towards the southeastern plains. Talking about 73 in Lamar today, La Junta 71, 68 today in Sterling, 65 in Fort Collins, and then also the 30s, 40s, and 50s across the high country. So very warm day across the entire state thanks to our high pressure systems. We didn't match that record, as I mentioned yesterday, of the most 60-degree days in the winter. We will match that today and potentially even beat that tomorrow with a high of 69 degrees. So we are on pace to be the most 60-degree days in a winter ever on record. So that is not a statistic that we are happy about, but overall, enjoy the warm temperatures while you can because we are expecting those changes to come, especially as we head into next week. But overall, I hope everyone had a terrific Valentine's Day, and I hope everyone has a terrific Sunday as well. And as we start this new week, just remember just to work hard and be kind to somebody because you never know what someone is going through. I'm Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Jada Knowles, and thank you so much for joining in.